Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Beatrice. I produce content on real life experiences as it affects women, especially immigrant women. So following my last video, thanks to all those that watched my last video, and for the new subscribers again, thank you guys. I did have a comment that said, why is this conversation necessary? But I also have a comment that said, this is a conversation that we all need to have. So, and that is why I'm doing content like this. The video I posted, right, I talked about foreign women that migrated to South Africa, why they end up being stay-at-home moms or stay-at-home wives, but most of them are stay-at-homes. So right, this situation breeds two important things: mental health issues, and the other one, financial dependence. So now, mental health issues, right? Not being able to get a job, you've moved to a new place, your partner is definitely going out there to hustle. If you don't have kids, if you have kids, they will go to school, right? Now you are alone at home. So it causes, for those that don't have kids, it's even worse off because it causes some form of isolation and loneliness. Basically, it can be very lonely, like really lonely, right? That's one. Thank God for social media now that everybody can find something to watch. But at this point, you're watching, I don't know if you're watching your life away, because these are things that you can this time you can never recover them. So you definitely have to use your time wisely. So it causes depression and anxiety. At this point, they are, people, you've moved here and you are thinking, and so what do I do with my life? You lost sense of identity and purpose, and all this matter situation end up coming together to cause to like affect your mental health. Then at the end of the day, a lot of these women go into depression, or they are almost there, but they are not in the best situation mentally, right? We all need to protect our mental health. So this is why I think the conversation is very important to have. There are some women that will think that this is their problem alone, because you're seeing the other woman, going out there and trying to survive. It's not your problem. We are all going through the same thing. So, and we are finding ways to get out of it. So that's why this conversation is important. So another thing is financial dependence, right? You were doing well professionally, or you were working, or you had a business, or something that you have left that was your source of income back there where you were, that you left and then you came here. At this point, there is nothing anymore. You see people that were very successful before now having to ask their partner for every little money. It causes financial strain in marriages. Okay, there are situations where you see men that doesn't mind, but even you as a woman, the sense of purpose, how do you feel? How does it make you feel? So that is one, and it causes a serious power imbalance where you almost like there is no equality in that relationship. It's somebody has now, your partner has so much power, which now breeds abuse, right? This is real situation. If it's not physical abuse, it's emotional abuse. It's happening. A lot of homes are now like prisons that are not enjoyed. But the worst part is that a lot of people still don't talk about this issue. Because especially women that come from where I am, we don't talk about these issues. It's either you feel somebody is going to, take your story and, make fun of you. It happens that way. People do actually make fun or give wrong advices, and generally people don't talk about it. And I think generally women don't talk about these issues, and at some point they would decide to talk about it. So if you, as somebody that I've really had deep conversations with women, which I have done, is a lot of women are going through too much. My brother had told me something some time ago. Had said that, these girls that he knew from school, they are his classmates. Okay, so my brother is not married, right? So he has these boys and girls that are not married, right? And he, being somebody that knows how to listen, has a lot of people talking to him. And there are a lot of women, a lot of girls, that he knew in school that were, happy people, and they are not married and they are very unhappy. And then there is a lot of guys that also have, some of them are also unhappy, of which he will say that majority, almost like all these girls that were very happy people, are now a shadow of themselves. And then there are many. There's a research I came across. That research was, I'm not sure, but that article is written by a Wits professor of psychology or psychiatry, and it talks about men being happier in marriages and women being unhappy. It talked about women, which you can see with my brother's story of women being happier single before they got married, right? So not single after they left their marriage, single before they got married, and they being unhappy in marriages, which is now the reverse for the men. Of which I think the sense of purpose for a lot of these women, this research speaks to that. A lot of these women do not have that sense of purpose at some point in their lives, whether being immigrants or not. But if these dynamics had happened, at some point you needed to almost slow down and pause your life for kids, and the other person was growing and actually does not recognize the value of your sacrifice. So I'm sure I've deviated. So let me come back. So that basically, then the other one is financial dependence. So you see people that are financially independent before now being dependent on their partners, which can cause serious strains on relationships, and then the power imbalance, right? That breeds abuse. I can't say too much now, but the abuse that goes on that can't even be challenged in these homes, right? With so many things going on, okay, you are not even, if you are closer home, there is a way, okay, I'm going back home, but you are not, you are in this situation where we as women want to stay by our kids, and a lot of abuse going on, and you not even financially stable to take any decisions, they just end up staying in the situation and just taking it and just hoping it will get better someday. So this is what is currently going on. I do think coping mechanism would be trying to network and looking for communities of women to become part of, whether being it physically in your actual community, in churches, or even online, because I believe there's a lot of support out there if you can really, not without giving details of what is happening to you, but if you are out there to talk about your situation, you will find communities or people that are there for you that you can speak to. So this would release that strain, that mental strain you get generally, if not for only foreign women as a whole, because if we can support each other, we will definitely find ways to thrive while still keeping our marriages. So that's one. And then skill development, being that you no longer go for a job. So sometimes some women don't feel the need, you become lost. You lose self basically. So you will see that at some point you want to use your computer because you have just dumped your laptop somewhere and you have not used it for years. Even for you to get familiarized with it again is now a struggle. So try not to lose self. Take on, I know a lot of us definitely do postgraduates, and all that. Yes, also do some, skill short courses. Do something. Do not allow yourself, do not lose yourself. Yeah, do something. Then explore, since we are in a country where there are definitely no job opportunity, or it's very difficult. Explore remote job opportunities, freelancing, small businesses. Try and come out of that bubble and do something. Volunteer, look for volunteer opportunities. There are NGOs that with not necessarily getting payment, but you can gain this sense of purpose and also gain some experiences. So that is the way I see it. If for mental health issues, most of us don't like, or we are not used to this thing called therapy, but this is 2024. So therapy works, and some of them can be very affordable. It's something when you know that if your situation is that bad, you are not mentally, you are not in a good space. Seek for help, professional help. It will do you good. It works. And then it's important to remember that you are not alone. No? You are not alone in this at all, guys. A lot of women are in your situation, even worse than yours, right? So what we can all do together is to find ways to support each other. Thank you for being part of this conversation. I would really like to hear your own experiences and your own thoughts. Please leave it in the comment section. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and follow me on this journey. Together, let's support each other and find a way to thrive. See you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.